And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Kings, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. McDaniels with it. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Towns passes to Edwards. From deep, Conley. That one is off. And here's Herter. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Chalk up 2 there.
Got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Now here's Edwards. And stolen by Herter. Back come the Kings in transition. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. Now Edwards. Now Gobert. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Tries again. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Towns with the block.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Here's McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Murray, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns passes to Edwards. Over Herter. And that one's long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Barnes, it's good.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Minnesota calls time here.
You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone. Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
916 crew.
Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at Sacramento. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Currently, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, I think for the Kings, so far it's been just a magical season. And the way they're going, they could be even better come playoff time.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. Got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
Here's Rivers. Monk covers. Left side Anderson. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. The Kings leading. It's Monk on the wing. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Rivers. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Minnesota. Austin Rivers taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Mitchell. 1:09 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Lyles. From 12 feet. Here's Holmes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He was there and ready.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Rashawn Holmes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Holmes.
During the summer of 2021, Rashawn Holmes signed a 4-year contract worth about $45 million. That's a pretty big prize for a guy coming out of a JUCO.
Here's Noel. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Holmes against Reed. 6 to shoot. Here's Prince. Off the mark there with a three. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Nas Reed.
Shooting for Sacramento, Mitchell at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Lenz checked in for the Kings. And he sinks the second. 32 seconds left in the first. Pass to Noel. On the wing, Rivers. 20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Noel, that's good.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell up top. Outside Davis. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Please welcome to the floor, your...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Well, here we are in the back end of the regular season. Brent, teams are starting to feel restless, especially the teams outside the playoff conversation.
Well, B.A., we talk a lot about teams that have great culture, that are winning teams. Sometimes teams that have great culture, this is one of the more important moments where you're trying to finish off the season strong. You want to have guys continue to stay focused. This is where culture might be more important.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Edwards against Herder. Right side Murray. 5 on the clock. Herder against Edwards. Herder can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Now here's Barnes. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Conley finds Towns. Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Got a piece of it. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Outside Herder. Pass to Barnes. Conley against Fox. Pulls it in from the elbow. That shot off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Again, the miss by the Kings. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Murray taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Sabonis. Davis comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell's subbed in for Fox. And Murray drops them both. We've got 1:55 left in the second. Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Check by Davis. Back to Noel. Here's Reed. Wide open look. Mitchell grabs a miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside, Murray. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Murray at the line for 1.
And Murray, no good on that one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Murray against Anderson. Nice D from Reed.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Reed. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Rivers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Malik Monk picks one up.
Shooting for Minnesota. Austin Rivers at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Sacramento. Holmes comes in for Lynn. And it's Lyles in for Murray. And so he hits both. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Pass to Lyles. Outside Davis. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kings ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, as well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up the game. I mean, the passing sharp, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be different.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Fans, your Kings.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And that one drops for him. McDaniels got 5 now.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Back to Herter. Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there. The league's attitude towards the mid-range shot has changed quite a bit, and Harrison Barnes may reflect that more than anyone.
Here's Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So the Kings making a change here. Lynn's checked in.
Alex Lynn.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Minnesota ball.
From deep, Conley. Hauled in by the Kings. Now with Barnes, it wasn't too long ago that he really relied on the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, B.A., you go back just a few seasons to 2017, and he was in the league's top 10 in mid-range attempts. And now you just don't ever see him operate there. It's either threes or getting all the way to the rim. So the shot diet for HB has changed.
Now here's Gobert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Fox right side from downtown, and the Kings with another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Edwards. Conley passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Barnes. And he lobs it up top. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Edwards for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Fox. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. The turnaround. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew. Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew. You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Holmes, he's checked in for Lynn. Davis comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for Towns. Rivers is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Now here's Monk. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Barnes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To stop the drought. And finished off by Anderson.
Anderson has those long strides anytime he's in the open court. A difficult player to guard when he's going to the rack.
Outside Davis. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yep, count it.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Holmes with it. Monk for three. Sacramento again missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Taurean Prince, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Timberwolves making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Monk. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Anthony Edwards.
No luck on that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Kings ahead, up by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by Fox.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
McDaniels can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Fox. Up top, Sabonis. Outside Barnes. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. McDaniels with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Kings leading. Outside Herter. Pass to Barnes. And here's Fox. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Outside Conley. Over Fox. Here's Gobert. Count it and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
First person
That'll
foul.
belong to Domantas Sabonis.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, shooting just one.
That one misses for Gobert.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Herter.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. That one misses.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
It's on
foul.
Anthony Edwards.
First team
Barnes
foul.
getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
Both free throws good from Barnes. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. Herter against Edwards. Back to Conley to take the lead. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray finds Herter. Now here's Fox. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Edwards against Herter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Minnesota with it. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
And it's Fox missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Edwards. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Barnes. The kick out to Conley. Can take the lead. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
First one drops, and that ties this game up.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They trail by 1. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Here comes some T-shirts heading your way.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mike Conley.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
The Kings making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 1. 51 seconds left in the game.
Fans, your Kings youth dance team.
against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. To the inside. Here's Edwards. It's in!
Anthony Edwards.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Fox. Up and over Conley. Off the left rim and out. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Murray. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And the Kings call time here. They trail by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the lob. Money.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Fox against Conley. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Mike Conley.
Now, De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
Mike Conley, second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Now, not shying away from the moment. It's De'Aaron Fox's time with a big opportunity to knock it down.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Team is in a penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.